Hello, everybody. We are all streaming babies. Truing. People started streaming in the mid-2000s. And here we are, streaming in the 2020s. But anyways. Welcome, everybody. Now, to all people who do not know, I started doing this thing every Tuesday morning at the start of stream. I go over what is going on Twitter, not just in my following stuff pages, but mostly in the trending tab, just so that I can get more in tune with what sort of the internet news is going on recently, possibly give my take on it, and just kind of learn whatever is going on. So, let us see what is going on. First of all, I see this edible rocks with jam. I know what they made. They're like jammy dodgers and stuff. But, yeah, those are the grayest looking cookies I've ever seen. I got a work meeting, but I will try to be back. Okay, enjoy. I hope the work meeting goes well. So, I see a couple of trending things, and I can kind of see where things are going. And I kind of know in the back of my mind what all might that be about. But let's just take a look, see where things are going, and hopefully it's for the positive, but most likely it's a negative. But anyways, let's see. Vox Akuma. Now, Vox Akuma... I'm sorry, that first post, it made me think something different. But Vox Akuma is a VTuber from the organization Niji-Sanji. Niji-Sanji is going through a lot of hot water after they had let go of their personality, Selen, who is now known as Doki Bird. Apparently, it was a really bad kind of breakup and exposed a lot of the bad stuff behind the scenes with Niji-Sanji. Now, this might be unrelated, who knows, but also Vox Akuma is one of the personalities who kind of showcased after that whole breakup as a representative of Niji-Sanji in a follow-up video, basically saying, like, what was going on with then Selen and now Doki Bird, and some misdoings on her part. A lot of people are taking the side of Doki Bird because they're thinking that basically the organization Niji-Sanji is pushing too much, especially onto these personalities. Taking too much and also basically showcasing these personalities as the face of the company and what is going on, and trying to push them into a certain, like, way to, I don't know if I'm making any sense at all, but basically the company itself is pushing their personalities to push a agenda of sorts. So anyways, like I said, Vox Akuma was one of the ones that they showcased at that one specific video. So, I don't know what's going on with Vox Akuma. I don't know why Vox Akuma is trending. So let's figure this out. There's a lot of fan art. Oh, is it because Vox Akuma has 3 million views? And comes, new Vox Akuma oh wait, no, that was in 2022. Is Vox Akuma just on hiatus? Yeah, it looks like 3 million views on his one cover song. Yeah, 3 million views on his one cover song. Okay, that's basically what I see. A bunch of fan art, a bunch of posts about his 3 million views, and maybe he's on a little bit of a hiatus, which, understandably, the recent things that Niji Sanji has been going through has been putting a lot of the people around that whole thing under stress. If you agree with Vox Akuma or not, I just hope that he's doing well and he's handling things pretty okay. I hope that nothing is stressing him or weighing him down too much with Niji Sanji. And yeah, congratulations on the 3 million views. I don't know where things are behind the scenes. But yeah, I just hope that things are not super toxic going on right now with all that. I am still glad that Doki Bird got out of a toxic situation with her and that management company, and yeah, I hope things are okay. Alright, let's see what's trending on Tumblr, because nothing really showed up with Vox Akuma. I thought something might have happened since he was trending, but it was just 3 million views. For Tumblr, ask reply. My section for the new DCA map over on YouTube, organized by Oh No the Sun on Tumblr. Is this just a bunch of different Tumblr? I love these videos, by the way. Okay, hold on. I love these ASMR videos that I keep finding. The boyfriend crashes car and fucking dies to ASMR.
That was a really nice dinner we had. I love spending time with you. You're the only one for me. And I hope you stay with me forever. I love you. And I hope nothing bad ever happens to me or you. We're gonna get married. Oh no. Oh no! That was a really nice dinner.
I think that that was just cut down a little bit, but I believe at the end he was basically like, I'm glad that there wasn't just like one more car, otherwise I would have died, and then there was another car that crashes into him. But I love these things. They just started getting recommended to me, but whoever does the voices for these, he sounds great, and he definitely does have a great sense of humor to basically... It's almost kind of a parody of the ASMR category. Intrinsically. Alright, let's keep looking. My favorite Haikyuu characters is Tumblr post because I'm bored of thread part 19. Neither romantic nor... Okay. I don't know Haikyuu well enough, unfortunately. I watched the first season, but nothing past that. Original by somebody... Can I try rizzing you up? Sure. What's a rizz? Please. 2016 Tumblr pattern recognition test. It looks almost something like out of like Powerpuff Girls, like how one of the adults would be built. 2014 Tumblr girl era. You'll always be iconic. Hollyweed. Jeez. Ooh, Kingdom Hearts people on Tumblr liked this picture. Yeah, I mean, I would've. Is there something going on behind the scenes with that? I don't know. Let's see. This reply to the sex poll is so awesome. No one does it like Tumblr. Have you ever actually had sex? Yes, no. No, and I literally have no idea how people genuinely do. It sounds too awkward, like when talking to someone you find attractive. How do you shift the conversation to, do you want to have sex? And how do both people agree? What are the chances? I mean, that is very true. That's very true. Like, I mean, I understand that intrinsically there's some people that would like to have sex, but at the same time, like, how do you sit there and go about that? Like, hey, you're attractive, you want to go to the bedroom? And then it's just like you're both sitting on the bed, and you're just like, do we just do this thing, or what? Alright. Saying Callie and Mari shippers is my brother and Clyde. Christ, they are cousins. Yeah. It's just a bunch of different Tumblr posts at the end of the day. Some of these are funny, but that's what's trending in Tumblr. Now, I did see PlayStation trending. I want to see that. Oh, this is interesting. Hashtag save death battle. So, for anybody that doesn't know, Death Battle is a series on YouTube. I really enjoy this. Death Battle is a series on YouTube where basically they research two different characters from probably completely different properties and put them into a fight to the death to see who would win in a quote-unquote death battle. This is very entertaining, and they do research out of the wazoo, looking up all of the different feats these people have had. They've done one where it was like Sagata Sanshiro versus Chuck Norris, and they even included something where, like, oh, Sagata Sanshiro can flip somebody over and toss them, and when they land, they explode twice. Just something really random that they found out through something specific, and, you know, they just do these fun little death battles. Now, Death Battle as a YouTube channel, I believe, was owned by Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth, if you did not know, has completely shut down recently. I don't know what exact date it was, but basically the company that owned Rooster Teeth, the umbrella organization that covered all these different points from Death Battle to Ruby, etc., shut down because it wasn't turning a profit and they were actively losing money. Now, this is unfortunate because a lot of these series, such as Death Battle, Ruby, Red vs. Blue, is now kind of in limbo as properties. And so, what happens? You know, does it get picked up by another company? Like, these are IPs. They're intellectual properties. They can be picked up by another company. Let's say, like, Netflix can buy the rights to Red vs. Blue and showcase it on their streaming platform. Will they, though? I'm not sure. But at the same time, now that Death Battle is kind of in limbo because of Rooster Teeth, it's a little bit harder to say kind of what's going to happen with this thing. Will they go independent? It's very possible. But if they were under Rooster Teeth's employ and they had Rooster Teeth's resources, such as money or finances or talent, they might not have access to any of that anymore, so they don't know what to do with it anymore. So, who knows? It's very possible that they might need to take a bit of a hiatus to kind of figure out where they're going from there. But I really do hope that Death Battle can come back, because I still would love to sit there and watch Death Battle. It's been a little bit since I watched it. I was watching it with somebody, and I'm waiting to see if we can kind of get together and watch more Death Battle, but there's so many amazing moments, you know? And if you haven't watched Death Battle, I would highly suggest the Sagata Sanshiro versus Chuck Norris Death Battle. Like, that was amazing. Okay, like I said, I kind of want to see what's going on with PlayStation 6, if I can find that again. What's trending in Naruto? Is something interesting happen? Wake up, new official art of Sasuke, Naruto. Is that it? He's Naruto running! Oh my gosh, I love Sandstone. She finds so many fantastic memes. Okay. Why is Fairy Tail trending all of a sudden? I finished Fairy Tail, so what's going on? 100 Years Quest anime. Wait, they are doing another Fairy Tail anime season? That's interesting. I thought it was, like, officially done, but I guess if they just wanted to take some time to kind of create a new story arc for it. In July? Interesting. Fairy Tail is back. I did like Fairy Tail. It's not one of my favorite shonen series, but I do like Fairy Tail quite a bit. Boeing, that's referring to that one airplane where a bunch of people hit the roof and, like, got injured. Skipping OG Dragon Ball is way too normalized. OG Dragon Ball was actually really excellent. Wait, hold on. I want to say this. I wanted to kind of reserve some thoughts on it. I wanted to make a full video about Akira Toriyama and his death, because there's a lot of things that I want to kind of go over, just as a personal level and as a fan of the Dragon Ball series. So that'll be eventually. But I want to see this.
そしてご声が出せる方はぜひお声もはい合わせていただきたいと思います。では野沢さんお願いいたします。はい。
まず構えてください。いくぜ。かめはめふわ
Woo! Let's go. It's amazing that she is still doing the voice of Goku and all of the different Saiyans in Goku's family. Like, seriously, like, she's been doing this for like 40 years, and she's been doing it with all of the different anime, all of the different, like, freaking video games. It's so cool. Alright, well, let's go back a little bit. I want to, like I said, I want to figure out what was going on with PlayStation 6. Why was this trending? Waking up to PlayStation 6 trending, lol, what's happening? The PlayStation 6 is expected to be released between 2026 and 2027. This looks like an edited picture. I'll be honest, okay? I don't have a PlayStation 5. I don't know if I am going to get a PlayStation 6. I don't know. I don't know if the world should have a PlayStation 6 yet. With how troubled the PlayStation 5's release was and its distribution, and how it's seemingly hard to like find quote-unquote games for the PlayStation 5, I really do believe that the world kind of needs the PlayStation 5 to kind of exist just a little bit more. See, the reason why I say that is because people complain, oh, there's no games on the PlayStation 5. Well, yeah, technically there are games, and yeah, technically they are shared between PC and maybe other consoles, but at the same time, like, I just feel like the PlayStation 5 had issues just being distributed because both of COVID and materials. that can be created for the PlayStation 5. So, I just feel like the PlayStation 5 just kind of needs to exist on the market a little bit longer. I'm sorry if you might be looking forward to the PlayStation 6, but that's just my take on it. I don't have anything against the PlayStation 5, but I do believe that they need to create some more exclusives that really drive people to get the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation products altogether. Because on the way that the PlayStation 5 is going, it's having kind of a distribution problem, kind of like what the Wii U saw. I mean, I don't know how poorly the Wii U sold, but it did sell poorly compared to other Nintendo products that even are around it. And I just see that being the case for the PlayStation 5. Just copped the PlayStation 6. Me waking up seeing PlayStation 6 trending. Mom, I want the PlayStation 6. You already have a PlayStation GS5. It's the GS5, boys. We getting good. When you just bought a PlayStation 5 and you see PlayStation 6 trending. Yeah, red alert. This is the truth too, because some people wanted a PlayStation 5 just straight off the bat, and because there was such a huge distribution problem with it, you're seeing people are just now getting the PlayStation 5 after the distribution problems have been kind of freed up. And now they're seeing PlayStation 6 trending, and they're like, come on, dude. I just got the PlayStation 5. What are you talking about PlayStation 6 already? Yeah, and see, another one that's just like it. Freaking PlayStation 6, huh? Sure. Oh, look, PlayStation 6 is trending. Sips, coffee. PlayStation 6, and it looks like a freaking mini fridge. And isn't that just the PS4 controller? With the 6-year-old low Metascore Sea of Thieves now being a success on PlayStation, expect Xbox to port more low-scoring Xbox games to PlayStation. Like the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, true. It was revealed also super recently that Xbox might be discontinuing maybe the Xbox hardware and just kind of porting their games over to other places. They've already kind of ported their games to PC with stuff like the Game Pass and the Microsoft Store, and among other things. And they're basically like, why don't we just put it on PlayStation? And I think it's a smart move, honestly. Put your games on a place that where you know it will sell. And I want people to have access to all of these exclusives, you know? I want people to play this in the way that they feel comfortable playing it, you know? I don't want people to be limited just because, well, I got a PlayStation 5 and I wanted Halo or something. You know, I want these games to exist on all different platforms. You know, spreading it out is the best way. I want games to be in the hands of everybody, you know? But, yeah. Anyways, that looks like why PlayStation 6 is trending. PS Vita 2. I don't know if they'd ever want to do that's built and can launch with a handheld that can natively run every PS6 game at a lower res. It's the only option. I don't know about that. Nintendo was able to do it, but at the same time, like, the battery time for a Switch is low. It's like 3-ish hours to run these games. I don't know if that's the way to go. I'm not sure, but definitely the Switch turned a lot of heads in terms of consoles that can be played on a television screen as well as on a handheld screen. But anyways, I believe that's just about it. That was an interesting dump of information that came from the trending tab on Twitter. There's quite a different amount of things that ended up being both a combination of stuff we've already kind of known from before to these new things like the PlayStation 6. So yeah, I just think we need to get more games into the hands of gamers. Spread it out. Don't limit yourself. Make money where you can, Yeah. That's about all I can say there.